Hello, Wonderhussy here in the funky, busted little town of Goodsprings, Nevada. Okay, frankly, it's less of a town and more of a settlement these days. In fact, you might as well just go ahead and call it a ghost town. Cause even though something like 1,000 people lived here back in its heyday in 1915, well, I think there's only a handful of people living here today. It's about half hour, 45 minutes outside Vegas, and there's not usually a whole lot going on here. Okay, normally the only reason anyone comes out to Goodsprings is to have a drink at the Pioneer Saloon, an allegedly haunted historic bar best known for being the place where actor Clark Gable sat waiting for news after his wife, actress Carol Lombard, went down in a plane crash on nearby Mount Potosi back in 1942. They say you can still see the burn marks from his cigarettes on the bar to this day. Well, aside from being supposedly haunted, and aside from allegedly having Clark Gable's cigarette burns on the bar, the Pioneer Saloon is also really well known for something completely unrelated, and that's why there's all these people here today. Okay, I can't believe how many people are here. I did not expect it to be this crazy, but apparently there's this video game called Fallout New Vegas, and it's considered to be, I think, one of the best video games of all time, and I didn't know anything about this really until I looked it up this morning. I've come across mentions of this game in the past because, well, as I'm exploring the desert, going to all these abandoned mines, every now and then I come across a reference to this video game that takes place in the Mojave Desert 200 years after the apocalypse. And I guess you play a character that has to navigate the post-apocalyptic wastelands of the Mojave Desert and try to get to the crumbling, fallen city of Las Vegas. Okay, I'm not a gamer, but this game actually sounds absolutely amazing. And apparently, I'm not the only one who feels that way. Wow! Oh, and is this a character from the game or what?
Yeah, so this is from the main quest line of Fallout 3.
And what's the name of the character?
It's the pint-sized slasher.
Pint-sized slasher. Oh, I see you got the knife.
Yep. So
yikes!
Knife, but, you know.
And where are you from?
I'm from northern Missouri.
Northern Missouri. You
yep.
came all the way from Missouri.
Yep. So we were on the road for about 35 hours to get here.
You drove straight from Missouri.
Yep.
To Goodsprings, Nevada.
Yep.
Wow. How about that? And he's just one of many. I mean, this place is absolutely jam-packed with gamers from all over the country and probably all over the world. And a lot of them are wearing costumes. Okay, I guess the idea is to dress as a character from the game. And again, I wasn't really familiar with the game, so I was kind of confused. I expected to see a lot of Mad Max-looking post-apocalyptic desert-type outfits. And since it has Vegas in the name, I guess the Showgirls made sense. But there were also people in futuristic space costumes, and a lot of people in 1950s-looking get-ups. But no matter what they were wearing, the creativity was astounding. These gamer kids take their cosplay very seriously. I felt like a character in some kind of weird game myself. I'd been dropped into an unfamiliar environment and I had to figure out what the hell was going on as I went along, picking up clues from my surroundings. Oh look, here's the kind of like the, I guess, official sign for the game. Fabulous New Vegas. Okay, I guess in the game, Vegas crumbled after the apocalypse. And so it's not Las Vegas anymore, it's New Vegas. I'm telling you, man, this whole scene is wild. I've been to this saloon dozens of times, but I've never, ever seen it like this. Okay, if you actually play the game, then you'll probably know who these people are supposed to be dressed up as. I have no idea. But it's just so surreal to see them sitting in front of the old historic Pioneer Saloon. And then, wow, look at this amazing post-apocalyptic highwayman. I don't know what the base vehicle was, but somebody modified it, I guess, to represent one of the Mad Max type vehicles from the game. Look at the old Coca-Cola cooler. Wow. Oh, look, they got the bumper sticker from the game. Or I guess that's from Fallout 2. I think it's a series of video games. Oh gosh, that just shows you how little I know about all this. Cool car though. Oh my god, look at this guy's jacket. Oh my god. Sir, I mean, wow.
Disco ball.
You sure are. And are you?
I'm Old Man Liver.
Oh, you're Old Man Liver. I've heard of you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you. I'm shooting this for my YouTube channel.
Oh, awesome.
We got about 270,000 people watching.
That's pretty darn good.
Yes. So tell us about what Old Man Liver does.
I drink a lot, and sometimes I play guitar, and then I drink more.
You play guitar here at the Pioneer Saloon?
I do, or wherever they'll have me.
You're a character in the game?
I am today.
Okay, come to find out, Old Man Liver isn't a character in the game. He's just a random badass local dude who happens to own the Pioneer Saloon. I guess maybe he dressed up specially for this event, or maybe, hopefully, he rolls around like that all the time. Either way, while Old Man Liver isn't a character featured in Fallout New Vegas, what I think is so interesting about the game is that the developers who designed it did use actual locations in the Mojave Desert, like Goodsprings and the Pioneer Saloon. Only in the game, it's called the Prospector Saloon. And they did base certain characters in the game on actual people. Like a guy called Easy Pete. Are you Whiskey Pete? Or Easy Pete?
Oh, you caught me. I'm both. Yeah, I'm Easy Pete.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry I got your name wrong. Is this your bike that you're raffling off?
Yes, ma'am.
No, why are you trying to get rid of your bike? It's a nice bike.
5 more miles straight out of the way.
Oh, you live here in town?
In the desert, yep. And that's the bike I ride to work, right there, over there.
Oh, you ride that bike to work, and this is just your show bike that you're raffling off.
Yeah.
And they based a character in the game off you?
Yeah, so that's what I did.
Oh, okay, cool. So now you're famous. Easy. Why is your name Easy Pete? Are you easy? Hey, look at that. Easy as pie. It was interesting to me how the people of Goodsprings really seemed to embrace the attention this video game randomly brought to their little town. I mean, most of the time it's pretty quiet out here, just a few bikers and ghost hunter types at the saloon on the weekends. And you'd think that the kind of desert rats who move to a place like this might not be too happy about their peaceful little ghost town being invaded by literally thousands of crazy gamer kids. Because yes, over the course of the weekend, it really was thousands. They were literally bussing them in from the Vegas Strip. Oh dang, look at that. I guess they bus them out of Vegas because these people are coming from as far away as Missouri. They don't really understand the desert and they don't want to drive all the way out here, so there's probably a shuttle bus that brings them out here from the Strip all the way out to Goodsprings. And the locals, or at least the ones I talked to, seem perfectly fine with their newfound fame. Love your outfit. You live here in Goodsprings?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
This is Dog Meat, born and raised right here.
Oh, Dog Meat, born and raised in Goodsprings.
His name's Mordecai,
And how long have you lived here?
since I was 13.
Wow, and so what do you think of this event in your town?
I love it.
It's fun.
Yeah, I am a Viking, normally Ren Fair, so this is just.
Oh, right, it's like just one other costume to put on. Yeah, you did a great job with your
I
costume.
actually do this. I've been doing.
Oh,
this
is that
since I
your
was
Ren Fair
13.
dress?
This is my Halloween everything.
Oh, okay.
I make this.
Wow, very
My mother's
creative.
wedding dress.
It's who?
My mother's wedding
This
dress.
is your mother's wedding dress. Oh, how pretty. I love what you did with it, and your dog is adorable. Oh, wow, look at this old rat rod. I wonder who this belongs to. Oh, hey, look. That's one of the miners that used to be in front of the casino in Jean, the old casino that I did a video about last December. They were tearing it down, the Gold Strike Casino, and I was wondering what they were going to do with those giant miners out front. I'm glad at least one of them found a good home, and it looks like his pan is now full of bottle caps. I guess it's kind of like a Mad Max thing where in the post-apocalyptic world, the currency is bottle caps. I mean, I can't think of any better place for that miner to end up than here outside the Pioneer Saloon, especially during Fallout weekend, I guess. I don't know what this is called, Fallout Festival, Fallout Weekend. Oh my God, look at this guy. Sir, do you mind if I ask you about your outfit? So what, is this from the game?
This is a unique variant of the sexy sleepwear called the Naughty Nightwear.
Naughty nightwear.
Absolutely, it gives you +1 luck.
Oh, okay.
So this is the one simple trick casinos hate.
The casinos hate it.
Yep.
So have you tried wearing that into a casino?
Not yet. I gotta try it.
Right on, man. Where are you from?
Los Angeles, California.
Oh, so you came out from LA? And is this the first time you've been out here for this?
First day here, first time here.
Oh, okay, cool.
A lot of fun, a lot of great people.
Boy, he wasn't kidding. Everyone at this event was so nice and so friendly. I guess because they all spent so much time making their costumes, they were more than happy to tell you all about them. Where are you from?
Texas.
Texas, you came all the way from Texas. Love it, good job. So I've seen a lot of people walking around in this same outfit, and you are?
Mr. House.
And who's Mr. House?
The CEO of Robco and the sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip.
So that's like the warlord or the ruler of New Vegas, and you're him. And what was this little chip that you were just holding?
This here was the platinum chip. This holds the fates of New Vegas.
And that's the thing that the protagonist of the game is trying to bring to you when he gets shot in the head. Oh, okay. Wow, thank you for the explainer, brother. You look amazing. I mean, I've never seen white pants so nice and white in the desert. Good job. And where are you from?
Chicago, Illinois.
You came out here from Chicago?
I go to school at Tucson, Arizona, but I'm originally from Chicago.
So you and your friends all drove up here from Tucson? Wow, well, thank you for coming. Oh my God, that's like the best friggin' outfit I've seen at the whole thing. Miss, I just have to ask you about your outfit.
Thank you. I've heard it's out of this world.
You look unbelievable. So you're like a diner waitress?
So in New Vegas, the loading screens have a billboard featuring Rita's Cafe. And
Rita's Cafe?
That's what this is.
Did you make this costume?
I did, yeah.
How'd you make the helmet?
The helmet, I cheated a little bit. I bought the dome, and then this is a vacuum tube that I covered in fabric. Yeah.
Wait, isn't
the
it
dome I
super
bought.
expensive to buy an acrylic dome?
It was about $60. It wasn't
Oh, okay,
the
that's not too
worst,
bad.
honestly.
Oh my
I made
God.
everything else but the boots.
You
Even my
are,
tray.
yeah, that's so cool. You are cute as a button. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Very
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
yeah. I'm telling you, these gamer kids were so nice. And apparently it was contagious because even the bikers hanging out at the Pioneer Saloon were smiling. Oh, I love your cat. Can you tell us about your cat?
Her name's Elvira.
Elvira, and she seems pretty chill.
Yeah.
Oh,
She rides on the motorcycle.
She rides on your motorcycle?
Yeah.
This is your bike here? Elvira rides on this beautiful Harley. Wow, that's a beautiful bike. Wow, good for you, man. Who says bikers are big, tough, mean, angry people? Oh, what a sweetie.
Not with her around.
Okay, I guess they want you to check in so they can get an accurate tally of how many people showed up to this thing. It's a free event. They just want to keep track of how many people show up. Probably so they can start charging next year. Okay, wow, it looks like I get a free one of those masks with my wristband, and I'm not exactly sure what this is, but the box that they came in says Vault Boy. So I guess this is Vault Boy. Okay, I still had no idea who Vault Boy was, or really much of anything about this game at all, other than the fact that it's set in the aftermath of a devastating nuclear war between the US and China, and 3 factions are fighting for control of the Mojave Desert. One of them being the new California Republic, which is why I kept seeing California flags. But other than that, I had no idea what was going on, so I just sort of wandered around trying to figure it out using clues from context. Like I said, sort of like I was a character in a game myself. Now over here, you can see there's some tents set up. Apparently this is BLM land, and you can actually camp out at this event for the weekend. Now why would you want to camp out right there at the base of this hill, which, golly, you can see there's a lot of people walking up to the top of that hill. Well, I just learned that that is where you wake up in the game. Okay, I guess the game starts, you wake up, you've been shot in the head, you're a courier, you're trying to bring that chip that guy just told us about. You're trying to bring that chip to the boss guy, I already forgot his name, in New Vegas. But I guess some mafia henchman or something gets you and shoots you in the head. And so in the game, you wake up, shot in the head, and you're on top of that hill right there. That is where the game starts. Oh gosh, I'm sure everyone who's ever played Fallout New Vegas is laughing at me right now because I have no idea about any of this, but you know what? Actually, I bet they're not laughing at me because like I was just saying, these kids, and I'm gonna go ahead and call them kids, are so nice.
How you enjoying it so far? Oh,
I know nothing about this game, but I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Thank you for asking.
so Fallout is all based on the video game series that's been going on for over 20 years at this point, and it's all based off of, in the year 2077, World War III happens, but this is what happens after all the Fallout is set.
And my understanding is this is one of the most popular video games of all time, or one of the...
I'd probably say that's accurate.
Really? Okay, wow. And what's your character? I've seen a lot of people wearing this blue jumpsuit. What's
So when
that?
people have the blue jumpsuit, that means they're vault dwellers. People who have
Vault dwellers?
people who are inside of vaults, which are the thing that protects them as underground fallout shelters.
Thank you for the information.
My pleasure. And
Yeah.
you want to check out my other stuff that I post on, well?
Yeah, I'd love to. Oh yeah, what's going on? What do you have?
So I go and do photography and filmmaking for different conventions around the United States, and my handle is Hinmay, HYNMAY Productions.
Okay, so thanks to Hinmay Productions, I understood the blue jumpsuits and Vault Boy, but I still couldn't figure out all the weird retro space age outfits. If World War III happened in 2077, why were there so many people roaming around in 1950s costumes? Well, I looked it up when I got home, and I guess it's supposed to be kind of a contrast between the potential good of nuclear power, as it was originally conceived of in the 1950s, and the ugliness of the aftermath of a nuclear war. Apparently, this bizarre retro-futuristic aesthetic infuses the whole game because in the game, society never really progressed beyond the 1950s, before the Cold War made nukes scary. I found this the most interesting part of the whole experience. I've always loved that cheesy 50s space age vibe, but I'd never seen it like this. It was like Mad Max meets American graffiti. I gotta get one of those acrylic domes now. Oh wow, look at this school bus. Now this looks like something right out of, well I was gonna say Mad Max, but it kind of looks like something out of Burning Man. And I feel like I might actually know the guy who lives in this thing. I was at a Burning Man party about a month ago up near Beatty, Nevada. And well, it was nighttime. And well, I was on mushrooms, but I went inside a bus that I feel like kind of looked like this. I wonder if it's the same people. Okay, yeah, wow, I just talked to the guy, and that is the same bus I went in at the Burning Man event. Well, unfortunately, he's having a little bit of an issue for vending illegally, so I'm not going to talk to him right now. In fact, I'm just going to walk down here and see what else is going on. Yeah, we have met. Where have we met?
In Tacoma. I came to your...
Oh, what up? And here we are again. Now, what are you doing here?
So this is my character. This is more on the Mad Max side of things.
I can see that. I mean, what can you tell us about this weapon you're holding?
So this is actually a sniper rifle that I constructed.
You built this?
I built this.
Out of what?
Started out as a Nerf gun.
Oh, look at that! How clever!
And it's highly modified.
I'll say. Wow, you did a great job. Look at that, the burlap and everything. So creative. And so your whole costume, you did your whole costume?
Yeah, I'm actually a costume designer. So I'm actually, a few months ago, I was actually listed as one of the top costume designers in the Post-Apocalyptic world.
You, really?
Yes.
Oh, wait, tell everyone your name.
So my name is Scott, or I go by Squirrel Works on Insta is a good place to find me at the moment.
Instagram.
Yeah, Squirrel_WURX.
And are you play this game?
I do. I actually, from going to this event, I've been to all of them. This is the third one that they've done.
Okay, this is the third year.
And because of this event, I wanted to build some more Fallout specific costuming because I am a costume designer.
Right.
And so I started playing the game because of this event. So now I've played through some of them, and I'm still playing them.
Yeah, it's fun. It sounds like a really fun game.
Absolutely. And what's funny is I was actually going to try and send you a message to invite you out to this.
Oh, it's like you sent it to me with ESP.
I felt that this is an event that you needed to know. And we talked last time. I mentioned like I'd love to do a photo shoot with you.
Oh, hey, how about that? Should I do a photo shoot with this guy? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm only a little dangerous.
Do you do your own makeup too?
I do all my own makeup.
Wow, look at this guy. He's all busted up from the apocalypse. Curtis.
Usually I tell people I was trying to give my cat his medicine.
Bad kitty.
We're at Fallout, so now it's a Deathclaw.
Oh, Deathclaw. Okay. Wow, you seem like you really adapted to this scene, brother.
This is kind of what I do.
Yeah, right on. Thank you.
And then at some point, I just picked up a rat rod that I was actually.
Oh, you did? You got a rat rod?
So when you came in, did you see the copper-colored rat?
I
rod?
did.
That's my claw.
That's your rat rod. We were just looking at that.
Yes.
Get out of town. I'd love to. Wow, thank you so much, brother. It's really nice to run into you. So now I get to do a photo shoot and possibly ride in his rat rod. See, you never know who you're going to meet here.
We can make that happen.
I just love this. Anyone who tries to tell you that video games are bad and the kids are all messed up, they just need to come to this event and they'll see that the kids are all right and video games aren't all bad if they're bringing this many young people into the Mojave Desert and into a historic ghost town like Goodsprings. And I say this with the utmost sincere respect, but these are just very gentle nerds. Okay, and again, no offense intended. I use the term nerd very affectionately, but they're just gamer kids that want to dress up and have fun. You know, no one's brawling, no one getting drunk and fighting. Everyone just wants to dress up in their costumes and hang out in the warm desert sunshine. Oh my gosh, look at this. I don't think this has anything to do with Fallout New Vegas. I think this might be parked here completely independent, but it's an old VW bus. It says Woodstock or Bust, and it's in amazing shape. Love that paint job. And look, it says it's for sale. If you're interested, there's the phone number. Wow, it looks absolutely beautiful on the inside too. Boy, there's just no shortage of interesting stuff going on here today. Okay, let's go inside the saloon. See what's going on in here. Oh look, here's the whole display they have about Clark Gable. Sitting in here waiting for word on Carol Lombard's status. I don't know exactly where those cigarette burns are supposed to be. I guess on the bar in here somewhere. Which, oh my god, every square inch of this place is packed with people eating and drinking and carrying on in crazy costumes. Look, this is that guy's rat rod that apparently I'm friends with. And he said he would not only take me for a ride in this thing, he said he's gonna take this thing to the Dumont Dunes, the sand dunes, and jump it. And he invited me to film that. Incredible. Okay, I better take my chance to take a picture in front of this "Welcome to Fabulous New Vegas" sign. Okay, wow. I wanted to go watch the costume contest, but there were so many people packed in front of the stage that I couldn't even see what was going on. And it's getting super cold. Once the sun went down over the mountains, it got real cold out here. So I guess I'm just gonna head out, but I am definitely inspired to come back next year. Okay, I have an entire year to get ready for next year's Fallout New Vegas Fest. I'm still not sure what it's called, but I'm definitely gonna come back next year. And well, now that I made friends with the guy with the rat rod, who's a costume designer, maybe I'll roll in style.